Hello everyone, in today's video I am going to be showing you around Sullivan Square Station on the Orange Line, an MBTA station with the worst land use in the system. This station is located in Charlestown and is a major transportation hub connecting the Orange Line to several bus routes such as the 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 95, 101, 105, 109, and CT2. Sullivan has 8,300 daily riders and is fully accessible. The history of this station dates all the way back to 1845 when the Boston and Maine Railroad built a station not far from Sullivan Square. The Eastern Railroad also opened a station not far in 1854. These stations were called Somerville and East Somerville respectively. The Boston and Maine bought out the Eastern Railroad in 1885 and used both stations originally. Passenger service ended in 1958 when the Boston and Maine shut down several passenger train routes. The first rapid transit station opened here in 1901 as the terminus of the Charlestown Elevated. The station was extremely ornate and was a transfer point between several elevated trains, streetcars, and many bus routes. The station remained largely unchanged, and throughout the 1950s and 60s, deferred maintenance took its toll on the Charlestown Elevated. A large fire destroyed much of the upper level in 1967, and the Charlestown Elevated was closed in 1975. There were some attempts to preserve the ornate station, but all failed and the building was torn down. The current station that we have opened in 1975 with the Haymarket North extension, which bordered the Haverhill line. Eventually that line extended all the way north to Oak Grove, and that is the present terminus of the Orange Line. Through 1991 to 1992, this station got a small renovation, giving it elevators and escalators, making the station fully accessible. And now, this is the current Sullivan Square station. I'm going to show you around outside real quick. Down there, there's the lower busway, and this is the upper busway. Now, let me show you the land use here at Sullivan. It is absolutely horrible. There's a giant parking lot and multiple roads and intersections over that way. And if you look up, I believe that's I-93. So this station is literally located underneath a giant highway. So I see why Boston Trackside said this is one of the worst stations on the T. Now, let's head inside the station. This station is extremely unique in that it has a small cafeteria and store inside. And there's also public bathrooms here. Track 2, outbound, and Oak Grove. Okay, this sign's actually pretty old. And here are the two elevators here. And there's public bathrooms. And here's the station's dedication plaque. I'll let you pause and read it if you'd like. Now we're going to start with the outbound and Oak Grove platform. That's pretty old. Now this track right here is actually out of service. This was constructed for the proposed Orange Line extension to Reading, which never happened. And over beyond the fence, those are the commuter rail lines for Newburyport, Rockport, and the Haverhill lines. They just go right by. And again, another view of the highway. This station has really bad land use. Now, the station itself is okay. But yeah, shout out to Boston Trackside. Now at the southern end of the platform, And the rail flatability here at Sullivan is actually pretty good. Also, up ahead, that's the bridge that takes the Orange Line over the commuter rail tracks. And between 2023 and 2024, there used to be a massive slow zone there between Community College here and Sullivan. And it took almost 5 minutes to get from those two stations. On the platform, you have a standard MBTA map. It's up to date. A map of the Orange Line and the transfers, and a very old area map. This looks like it's probably original from the station, so probably from the 70s. And you could see all the roads, even in the 70s, in the 80s, this station had a pretty bad land use. And there was a lot of commuter rail tracks nearby too. Now let's keep walking down the platform. They're mostly straight with a slight curve at the northern end. Now, when I was doing research for this station, Wellington has approximately 8,300 daily riders. And with the horrible land use that this station has, that actually surprised me quite a bit. But again, this is a major transportation hub with the Orange Line connecting to almost 10 different bus routes. There's the elevator. Now let's take the elevator up. That's an interesting sound. Elevator's okay. Now let's head to the other platform. It actually serves both inbound and outbound trains. Let's take the stairs down. We're on the other platform. The one we were just on just serves trains heading to Oak Grove and north. And this platform serves both. Now there's a lot of these tiles here. I believe that's part of the MBTA arts program. Good amount of benches and trash cans here. Public bathrooms here are a little dirty, but that's to be expected. And over here, this is a siding that the commuter rail uses for maintenance of way equipment. And I have sometimes seen freight cars parked here. So let's keep heading down the platform. Oh, ad wrapped Orange Line car. The siding over there is pretty overgrown. Surprisingly, for almost never being used, it has concrete ties. And it's pretty, there are houses on this side, but it's really hard to get through from the station itself. Only 3 stations on the Orange Line have 2 platforms, that being Community College, Sullivan, and Wellington. It just sucks that there's a giant highway right above the station. So here are my final thoughts on Sullivan Station. It's a major transportation hub on the Orange Line. As I've shown before, this station has horrible land use. Some transit-oriented development would definitely help this area. The station feels brutalist in its design, and I think that's overall pretty interesting. The old station was beautiful, and I highly recommend looking at pictures of it. This is a Boston Transit Productions video. Please like and subscribe, and have a nice day.